PJs on. My worky shoes on. Ready to rock and roll for the day. The door's closed. A little late out the door, but it's okay. 8:36. Yeah, I'll be fine. I put in my sick time for yesterday. I requested sick time because I couldn't make it in for some stuff going on yesterday, so I stayed home. Because again, I can't really disclose what's going on, so yeah. It's cold though, look at it. Let me turn my brightness down. So, yeah. Hard not to talk about it, but can't talk about it. So, about why most of this week wasn't public videos. You have to turn it up hella high to get the heat going. Well, man, it is my fault. I got out the door a little late, but it's okay. Yep, tis the season of having to wait for all my windows to kind of get warm, and same with my engine, it's got to get warmed up. So. I didn't want these for breakfast. I wanted a bowl of cereal. Starting tomorrow, if I get out early, I'm going to start bringing a bag of Special K again. Because I really got to avoid eating the food there. I really do. Because, it wastes a good chunk of money, majority of the time, and I've been kind of thinking about that. Because I ain't going to lie, as I've said before, their food there is fucking delicious, They make super bomb pizzas, even though, actually, I probably shouldn't say what I know about their food. Oh, the neighbors are moving. Oh, great. I don't mean that literally, I mean that sarcastic. Honestly, we don't really talk to the neighbors that much. I don't even know the names of the ones next door. They're just as quiet as we are. Alright. I meant to bring a water too, but oh well. My hat should be in here somewhere. And I'm pretty sure my cup is in the back seat being thrown around. yeah. Yesterday I had to take the day off to get some shit dealt with, but, you know, other than that, it was really relaxing. You know, I just cleaned up my room. I pretty much cleaning all the guns that I took shooting on Friday night. Again, I don't really have much video because of the fact that it was raining, so we were kind of in a rush. And my camera, it wasn't just any type of like rain, like, you know, just sprinkling. It was fucking showering. It was not showering like crazy, but, you know, it was getting my camera all wet, my hair all wet. You know, we were just getting kind of wet. Pause. You know, and we didn't want the guns to get wet. You know, because yeah, we don't really want to deal with all that. So, yeah, I cleaned up everything that we shot. Pretty much just all my pistols we took out. The Beretta I did not shoot though. You know, I didn't shoot that because I just already knew how it is to shoot it. So mainly we just shot the Glocks, you know, the 19 and the 17. Shot the Wrangler. Well, actually I didn't shoot the Wrangler at all. No, I did a little bit. I shot the Ruger Wrangler a little bit. The Walther we tried to shoot because we got like CCI quiets. The Walther does not like CCI quiets at all. It does not like that ammo at all. Only stingers and mini mags. Besides, it's not even quiet anyway. Like when you think about it, when you shoot it, it's still just as fucking loud, one way or another. It's really more for suppressed pistols, and it's more for rifles and suppressed handguns, you know, 22s. Not meant for a 3-inch short automatic pistol, because it was still loud anyway. It was still fucking loud. So yeah, stingers, mini mags, Golden Boys, Remington Golden Boys I know are really good. Those don't jam at all. Thunderbolts, we didn't try those. You know, I have Thunderbolts. I didn't try those, but I'll probably try them next time we go shooting. Alright, it's starting to get a little hot. Go back to 72 and then go to low. So, yeah, you know, I had a great time. Shot the 38 as well. But here's the kicker, you know, we brought the shot. Oh yeah, and then we shot Justin's rifle as well. You know, it's a Marlin XT22. Like I said, we don't really have much footage of any of this because it was raining and my phone, or not my phone, it was just raining and we didn't want my camera to get wet, you know, so we just, you know, shot the guns for a little while, a couple hours, and then went home. And it was raining. And we were supposed to go on Saturday, but, you know, we thought it was going to rain. Because it looked really nice on Friday. It looked really fucking nice on Friday. Only to have rained then anyway. So that's another thing. We have to make sure the weather is also cleared if we ever go shooting. Because, you know, the weather can straight up peg us from behind. Like, you know, like it did. You know, it's just like, don't eat that. You know, no bueno. So it's alright though, you know, just we still shot the guns, you know. I shot the Glock 17 the first time, you know. It's not the first time I ever shot a Glock 17, it's actually the second time. The first time I ever shot a Glock 17 was back in 2018 when we first came home. We went to the firing range and we rented out a Gen 5. It was a 17 Gen 5. It wasn't the newer ones like how my 19 Gen 5 has the finger grooves. You know, that's the best way I could call them. You know, where you rack the slide back, you pull the lines to rack the slide back. They have them in the front on the 19 Gen 5, and the words are in the middle and all that stuff. You know, Glock 19 Gen 5, 9x19 in the middle of the gun instead of kind of near the end of the barrel. like how most Glocks have done it, you know. Yeah, you know, it looked like the original Gen 5 19 before they changed the design completely. They stopped selling the original Gen 5, which was really, it sucked, because I really liked the Gen 5. I mean, the 19 I can understand because of the half moon thing. A lot of people didn't like the bottom of the grip where the pinky was, the half moon thing, because that's what old Glocks used to do, was the half moon. And, you know, that's why the 17, you know, should have kind of stayed the same with that, because, you know, I don't feel that half moon thing on the grip at all. You know, it's so you can pull the mag out if it jams, you know. You know, they took that off from the newer Glocks, of course, you know, and, yeah, you know, so they just use the newer Glocks, which look honestly a little uglier than the old school one. But for the 19, you know, I just got it because the Glock's a Glock. But the 17, however, now that's a Glock. You know, that's a fucking Glock right there, you know. Only thing I don't like about the Gen 1 compared to my 19 is the type of metal or the finish that the slide has. You know, it has like the same metal as my Beretta M9 frame, and easily it can scratch. You know, I can notice scratches and stuff like that. Unlike the 19 where it has a stronger metal finish to it, and it's heavier. You know, the 19 is actually heavier than the 17. The 17 is lighter. You know, so I don't know. I just find that a little strange, but you know, I mean, hey, it's a Glock. It's got Glock on it. You know, it's basically a remake of the Gen 1. It's not a. It's a, you know, an actual genuine remake. It's not a Glock Gen 5 that looks like a Gen 1. It's an actual remake of the Gen 1 with bits of the Gen 5 and the Gen 3 and the Gen 4, you know, just more modern Glock stuff, you know, that people have actually take a liking to easier than I don't know, you know, like the trigger is Gen 5, the magazines are Gen 5 as well, but with Gen 3 plates, you know, just little things like that, you know, so, but yeah, you know, so, yeah, I ended up getting the last one that I know of at Sportsman. You know, I got the last one that I know of, so, yeah, I'm one of like 20 people that have gotten it. You know, I'm really happy about that. Now it's just I have to pay the cards back. I'm gonna pay the card back, and yeah, you know, because my goal now is to quit fucking around with that stuff. I'm kind of pretty much for the rest of the year and for a good while of next year. I've said it a billion times, but yeah, I'm done buying guns for a while. So, Joanne. Oh, no, Joanne's always been there. It's just Tuesday morning now that's gone. So, yeah, you know, it's back to work today and tomorrow. Yeah, I took the day off yesterday, and I'm trying to get my sick pay back. I'm going to let the GM know that, hey, you know, I'm sure she'll get the notification once she comes in. You know, it's just, you know, because I had to take the day off, you know, for some stuff, personal stuff. But, other than that, you know, besides this hectic week, you know, things are going pretty good so far. Work, things are going pretty good, you know, so far. You know, I seem to get along. Ron leaves me alone, which, you know, again, is great. And, you know, we kind of talk from time to time, but we're not really buddies. You know, we're not really buddies at all, but he helps me whenever I need it, you know, like for food, you know, but again, like in an MOD, you know, he'll do the meal, he'll give me some nice little tips, which is super nice of him, you know. And then Corwin doesn't bother me either. Corwin never really bothered me. It was just the whole pants thing that fucking really sucked, but, you know, I have to do it. No, I have. So I got the pants, so they can leave me alone about it. You know, but it's all right. You know, so. Yeah, so it's the 19th now, I think. Tomorrow's the 20th. Wow. That's, man, time just thankfully flies by this month, you know? So, yeah, it'll be all right. Just got to wing it, you know. Oh my God, another red. Yeah, so that's it. You know, just you know, these videos are usually kind of private, but I am gonna just announce it anyway. I am probably gonna do another gun collection video. You know, I don't know. I'm still kind of weird about my guns on YouTube. You know, I showed some of my guns already on YouTube, and it's not a big deal, but I don't know. I'm still kind of weird about it. So, you know, those kind of videos where I talk about my guns specifically, I just tend to be kind of weird about. But, you know, yeah, I wonder if Pops is here. You know, it was just the new girl yesterday, from what I know. Again, I don't know if Pops came. Pops, the arthritis is getting really bad with them. You know, and that's some shit that you can't really just sleep off. You know, I guess arthritis is kind of stuck with you for the rest of your life, you know, which, fuck, that's awful, bro. It's really awful. So, you know, he used to be not a physical therapist, but a workout guy. He would help people with working out, lifting weights, and that can tend to take a toll on someone's body after a while, you know, so. Working out is great, but, you know, it sucks that every job that people do tends to affect in the future, you know. It's a nice day today, you know, pretty much a good portion of these trees, the leaves are falling, you know. Yeah. Come on, Link, do something. Oh, it's gonna let us go. Yeah. Yeah, so things will be alright. Yeah, I'll be able to survive today and tomorrow, no problem. Yeah, so probably be able to help deal with what I said I would on Tuesday, you know. No Pops. Might either be late, because Pops is usually here before me. It's kind of rare that he's late, you know. So I have a good feeling that just some shit's really not good. Because it's, you know, there's even word that he might even stop working here, you know, if it's too hard for him to get out of bed, you know. Alright, so I gotta clean this car later. Alright, there's my hat. My water bottle. I actually have to, like, use the water bottle. I actually have no money for food this time. And then that's why I say starting tomorrow, you know, from here on up, I'm actually just not gonna buy food anymore, because for the longest time, you know, I use money on food because I'm stressed. But, you know, now that's not gonna keep happening. So but I think that's it. You know, Halloween is 12 more days. Less than 2 weeks from this Tuesday. So, yeah. Yeah. Another quiet morning here in the arcade. Did I lock my car now that I think about it? I'm gonna go look. I don't want to take too long. Shit. It's 9 o'clock already. I just gotta make sure my car's locked. Yeah, I seem to be the only janitor here, so until 10. So, alright. Morning. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Yeah. Before I go in. Bye for now. Yep. Wait until it gets to 25.